don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. All in all, this a place is crowded. Y'all let my move on the body, them darling. Electricity just warm up the place.
Hello, Rochester! What is up? Saying a little bit of something before the crazy pyro that's about to go off behind me. Mayo Civic Center, let me hear you. Just like this pyro behind me that totally did not scare me the first time it ever went off like it did. That's right. I hope you guys are all having yourselves a fantastic night. We are going to have more Tag Wars action. We had a dark match that happened this past Friday. This coming Friday. We're going to have dark matches that come up this coming Friday. I can't fucking talk. We are in the beautiful city of Rochester, Minnesota. We are in the Mayo Civic Center. It is the 1st of July. Our Tag Wars show is coming up here on Saturday in First Avenue in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I hope you guys are all excited for that as I am. We have more Tag Wars matches coming up. We have a Gold League match a Green League. I can't talk right now. Words and things. Green League match that we'll be having right now, where everything has been tied up for the most part, with the exception of what happened here. So I was actually clarified over the weekend of what happened with the East End. East End boys, one of their victories apparently came by nefarious means, so that point, whatever, for the match was taken away from them. They get the match as far as the win-loss record, but they did not get the points. So that is why we have a weird scoring, but everything is the way it is on the board. That is totally fine, I guess. I don't know. PSK going up against the Reiner Foundation. You saw the board come up there right before. Oh, there's an attempt by one and only Reiner. So the dark match for the Reiner Foundation will be coming up. There's actually going to be this match tonight that BSK is going to have, and then the Reiner Foundation is actually going to have a match this coming Friday that will be coming up. Oh, we have another pinfall, and there it is right there. Nathan with the Reiner Foundation is going to get the win for the Reiner Foundation over BSK, which I'm honestly really surprised. That is going to give the Reiner Foundation 3 points finally. Reiner Foundation getting on the board properly. So we will have to see precisely what that means for the rest of everybody. That will be what we move into later on this evening. We're going to see what might happen. The Green League still going on. We got 2 more matches still going on in the Green League. There's going to be, like I said, the Saints 13 and Sons of Exodus will be going up against each other, and then there's going to be those dark matches. The Reiner Foundation is actually going to be in that dark match against Saints 13 before the paper, or it's not the pay-per-view. I guess it's a special show, but people are calling it a pay-per-view. But we are going to have to hit a commercial break, so make sure you stay tuned. We will be right back. Congratulations, Reiners.
Northland Woods Co-op Grocery and Deli brings you the best of small town hospitality. From homemade soups, salads, and sandwiches in our deli to the absolute freshest produce from local farms, Northland Woods brings out the best in people. Sit down for a spell in our brand new coffee shop and lounge brought to you by Northland Woods Coffee Company. Only the best produce from local sources, a variety of ways to take care of yourself, your family, and even the family members with more hair, less hair, feathers, and 4 legs. When you're with Northland Woods Cooperative, you're family. Come down and see some of our smiling faces today, and remember, with Northland Woods Cooperative, you can make anything happen as long as you believe in it. Northland Woods Cooperative Grocery Deli and match permissions necessary to this video can access made for by kayfabe purposes only.
Welcome back, everybody. We're getting right back to it here. We have Gold League action. It's going to be Into the Sticks versus the Outcasts. There we go right there. That's our current point situation. Outcasts and WWO currently have the series tied up. But we have opportunity right now from Into the Sticks to keep moving up through what they've got to do. They also have a dark match that's coming up here very soon. But Into the Sticks currently have 3 points. So if the tournament were to end today, it would be Women's World Order and the Outcasts with the number 1 and 2 spot. The Amazons with 4 points with the number 3. And then Into the Sticks, or From the Sticks, however you want to say it, would only have 3 points. So right now, that is them right now trying to rectify it. The Outcasts with 6 points right now. If they can win this match, they would put themselves firmly in first place, which is exactly what they want to do because they want to put themselves ahead of the Women's World Order so they do not have to worry about facing them. We have Vex now coming in to go up against Sweeney. We'll have to see how Sweeney can withstand the brutal onslaught of Vex. Like I said, though, Into the Sticks and both the Amazons will have a dark match. Like I said, that will take place on Friday on TikTok. We'll have 2 of those matches will be on TikTok on Friday. So make sure you tune into that. That'll be Friday the 3rd, I believe. There's a few punches from Sweeney to Vex. And a power bomb stacked her up. And right in front of Blitz. Probably not a great place to be, but Vex is currently just trying to take out the Outcasts. See how I did there? Outcasts? But we will have one more. Oh, what's that? Yes. It was? Oh. So I'm actually being told that the dark match was this past Tuesday. So this past Tuesday, and wow, I am way behind. You guys really let me say that many times, and you're just now telling me that? That explains so much. So apparently the dark match actually happened, dark episode, whatever, happened before this happened here in Rochester. It happened before the episode of Rochester. So thanks, guys. Appreciate that. So that apparently is live. So if you guys want to, you can go ahead and check that out. Man, I love the communication. You guys are helpful. We got the Outcast just went and got a face buster on Vex and is going to be saved by Ainsley Madison. That explains so much, you guys. I've been going off the wrong stuff then. So, like, if these matches already happened, then, like, I'm looking at the wrong crap. No wonder, you guys. Alright, well, then the graphic that got put up was also wrong. So, then right now, what happens here is everything. Right there is the Outcasts with a beautiful power bomb. They're not going to get that. Outcasts are going to get another opportunity here. Blitz is going for another. Oh my God! And this could be it here. I believe Ainsley has already been in to help Vex, and that is going to be it. The Outcasts are going to get a win. That will put them firmly in first place with 9 points. That will mean that the Outcasts have a first place victory, period. Now that is interesting. That has the points there haven't been updated, but the wins have. So that means that as far as the Gold League goes, so that means that the Amazons are going to barely make it into the finals. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. The Amazons really need to win a match against they really need to win this next match, guys. Like I really need to emphasize that. The Amazons are going to be going up against Kamari and Davis here after the break, and they really need to win that match if they want to protect their championships. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. I mean, they could. It depends. It really depends, because Kamari and Davis, they might be able to make it and might not be able to make it. Kamari and Davis currently only have what they have. They've not faced the Amazons just yet, so we'll have to see what happens. Oh, and there's that power bomb. I am being told that we are going to hear from both Sav Ouch. Somebody got stuck in my chair there. We're going to hear from Sav and Lila Hassan, who have been kind of ramping up their little feud that they've been going back and forth with over here last couple of weeks, mainly just because of the fact that it sounds like Lila has not been taking seriously the threat that actually is Sav Sweden. So we are going to have that come up here. We're going to have a little interview between them, and we're going to have to see what they have to say here. So I'm going to do my best not to interject at all. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just keep my mouth shut. I'm going to be a good little Phil. So we're moving along here. We're just going to kind of let them do their thing, I guess. But, yeah. So, here we go. Interview between Sav Sweden and Lila Hassan. They're all ready.
Listen, girl. I am not doing this back and forth question interview stuff. I know you hit me. I do not need proof. You will earn a shot if I let you.
Damn right I took you out. I have earned my shot, chump. You don't get to pick your spots anymore. Already worked it out with Tyler James Black. See you after Tag Wars, bitch. Huh, that's amazing. I can't wait to punch her in the mouth.
Wow, so it sounds like Lila Hassan didn't seem to like what she had to say. Now, look, wow, Ben's getting into the ring here, so now Benny Boom's got something to say.
Jim, I know you think you're some kind of hot shot, but I have known you most of your life. To me, you're just that nerdy kid from down the road. So don't think because you start a promotion and
Benny Boom coming down to say something to Jimmy King, and Jim does not seem to like that. He's going to interrupt Ben. I don't think Jimmy King likes being called a nerdy kid. Coming down even in his suit. I haven't seen that in a while. Let me stop you right there, pal. Here's the deal. Yeah, you may have known me most of my life, but at the end of the day, I am not the kid you grew up with. I don't care who you think I am, what you think I am, but I am your boss at the end of the day. So be very careful with the next words that come out of your mouth. Actually, you know what? Oh! And Jimmy King is going to hit Ben.
Watch your mouth, Ben.
And to have some choice words from Benny Boom after he hits him. We're going to move right along here. We have our final Green League match that we're going to have on Ambition before Tag Wars. We're going to move along to Sons of Exodus against Saints 13, the actual current tag team champions. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out here, because we are going to have to explain the dark match episode. Anyway, our graphics guy is a little behind on the dark match. So we have the Sons of Exodus right now, Saints 13, which is Kevin Woods, and Leroy against Stephen Grayton and Kang Otunga. That is currently the Sons of Exodus in a back body drop from the stack house that is Kevin Woods, or Kevon Woods. Immediately grabs Gayton. Big power bomb. Not power bomb. Choke slam. I'm dumb. A painful attempt. Kang Otunga is not coming in to save him, because he knows that he's going to get a kick out. Kevon Woods, I should say. Sorry, I keep saying his name wrong. He's going to throw him over into his corner and say, there, tag in. And now we got Leroy tagging in from Kevon. And now Leroy hops over Steven, almost as if to say, how come you didn't tag in your partner? But now he's going to sit there and hit him with oh, there it is. He's got him with a figure four right in front of Kang Otunga, who's going to finally have to come in and save his partner. Not a great location for him to be there. So now Leroy kind of sizing up Stephen Gayton. Gayton is now not doing too well. It gets thrown off there. Oh, and a big forearm. Gayton goes after Leroy. Leroy thrown into the same turnbuckle as Kang Otunga, who is now going to come in. Looks like we might see some tag team offense. And big back body drop. Both Kang Otunga and Stephen Gayton taking him into the air. Waiting for Leroy to get on his feet. Big power bomb. My goodness. And there we have it. Sons of Exodus is going to get your win there. That is highly unfortunate for the Saints 13. because that means that they have lost that match. They've lost their match against the Sons of Exodus, which means that the only opportunity they have would have been to beat the Rhiners on that Dark episode, but they did not manage to do that either. So that means that they have been statistically eliminated from this match, which means that I guess technically the World Tag Team Championships are currently up for grabs. I know that right there is a little misleading because the scoreboard is wrong, but we will talk about the finals later on now that I have been given more proper information. But like I said, we will talk about the finals later, and once we do, we will move through everything. But we're going to have to take a quick commercial break, and once we take that commercial break, we will have our final Gold League match, and then I can finally talk to you guys about the proper semifinals and once the boards come properly up. Make sure you stay tuned through the breaks. We'll be right back.
At Healthy Gump, you will be well taken care of. We take care of everything that matters. Family. Whether it be blood or the one you have chosen, family is what matters at Healthy Gump Medical. Come see us today, whether you're starting your family or you're continuing. Healthy Gump Medical. Healthy Gump Medical is not an actual subsidiary of a real medical facility. Please do not actually call us.
Every 45 seconds.
That's how often a young person in America
struggling with their sexual or gender identity attempts suicide.
It doesn't have to be this way.
Life-saving resources are available.
Learn how to volunteer and please join Warner Media and AT&T
in celebrating Pride by supporting the Trevor Project.
Thank you for staying tuned, everybody. We're getting right along to it. We've got the Amazon sisters going up against Kamari and Davis. And Kamari and Davis searching for a little more points to kind of bolster what they've got going on here. And like I said, after this match, we'll talk about what the finals and semifinals look like for Tag Wars this coming weekend once the final artwork has been finished, because everything's a little bit messed up right now because I've been trying to keep track, but I'm way off. So, but we have everything set up. The dark matches were before tonight's show. A quick pinfall attempt by Aradora. And Aradora showing some tenacity of her own, trying to not end up being statistically eliminated here, I think, is what the idea is. Because even though even if they were to lose this one, I don't really know if they would be statistically eliminated. I think this is more of a pride match for Kamari and Davis, mostly. Oh! Wow. And there is a pin. And Kamari and Davis are actually going to get on the board, but for not much, to be honest with you, because it's not going to do very much. That is when the case could be made that the extra points that were given to Kamari and Davis were not helpful. Or not Kamari and Davis, the Amazons were not helpful to those that had to deal with Kamari and Davis, or with the Amazons. So, but that is the champion's advantage. So that's something that's going to end up having to be part of the tournaments for the years to come. This is how it's going to be. 12 competitors every single year. 12 teams, I should say, every single year. But we will be moving on here. And like I said, we're going to be talking about the Tag Wars deal here. So let me just kind of explain everything. So the graphics that you've been seeing has also been a combination of me trying to keep track of things and whatnot. But here we go. What we have going on right now is the Outcasts also lost some points, so there is still a three-way tie. However, Women's World Order, Outcast, and From the Sticks all have 6 points, which puts them all in first place. And the Amazons have 4 points, which has statistically eliminated Kamari and Davis and Silver and Cold. Their rankings will be elsewhere. The Green League is as such. Sons of Exodus and the Reiner Foundation both have 6 points. East End Exchange have 5, and the Bearhearts have 3. So what you are seeing is going to be the Sons of Exodus and From the Sticks with the number 1 seed from either side. The number 2 seed is the Reiner Foundation in the Green League and the Outcasts in the Gold League. The number 3 is going to be the East End Exchange. Ooh.
I keep hearing murmurs that Promian wants another shot.
Damn right, I want a shot. I have been up and down all of these divisions. It's my time, little wolf pup.
Your time is when I say it is, and it's not now.
Oh. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. But the ranks are going to be interesting here. But I'm going to have to kind of recede? I don't know. The word's not really coming to me here. But anyway, so we're going to move along. Sunwolf has put out a challenge. So we are going to actually be seeing that come here. So we will be seeing Sunwolf challenged for the Black Label Championship. Gill kind of going through it here. I think this is going to be her second defense since she's won it, which is pretty cool, honestly, if you ask me. So we'll have to see exactly how all of that goes. I don't know. I mean, coming out first means that I'm assuming she doesn't know who her opponent's going to be. Mail will be okay with it. The part of the reason why I haven't had any coffee yet tonight, guys, is that I've been specifically told by Mayo Clinic I'm not allowed to. They own the Mayo Civic Center, so I'm trying to be very sneaky here. Oh wow, it's going to be Johnny B challenging Sunwolf for the Black Label Championship. Okay. Johnny B even with new music after facing his brother. So we're going to have ourselves some Jimmy King's Coffee Joint coffee while we prepare for a Black Label Championship between Johnny B and Sunwolf. Siblings of Jimmy King, the world champion, are going to be going up against one another here for a championship. This is going to be fun. It's alright. I will admit that Johnny B has a good taste in music. I gotta admit that. He's got a good taste in music. Johnny B preparing himself for this match against the current Black Label champion. And if you guys do not know about the Black Label, the way that it works, the Black Label Championship, if you hold that championship, is because you are the champion of the Black Label Rules match, which is exactly what we are having right now. This is an eliminator match. If Johnny B can defeat Sunwolf, he wins an opportunity at facing her one more time for that Black Label Championship. So technically this is twice. He has to win twice against me, which is alright, because back in the old days, 2 out of 3 falls were a very common thing when it came to World Championship matches. So Johnny B preparing himself here for what looks like a chokeslam on Sunwolf. Now, Black Label Championship matches, most of all Black Label rules, is akin to an Extreme Rules match or a hardcore match or something along those lines. Weapons are encouraged. You're not told that you have to stay in the ring. In fact, you're told that if you want to go out of the ring, hell yeah, go for it. We don't care. Run away from the ring. They don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Black Label rules is simply just win the match. But before I get ahead of myself here, we're going to have ourselves a little more of that Jimmy King's Coffee Joint. Coffee. Cheers. Johnny B preparing himself one more time. Looks like he might be going for a chokeslam, but there's actually a little bit of a psych out, it looks like. Make sure you find yourself Jimmy King's Coffee Joint Coffee anywhere that you can find coffee. Oh, only a 1 count. Sunwolf is going to pull herself underneath the bottom rope. Johnny B is going to cut her off because no place is technically safe in a Black Label Rules match. Punch to the face, a couple of more punches and slaps. Johnny B now. Oh, Sunwolf's going to have to get kind of creative here. They really haven't brought out the weapons much. There haven't been a lot of action that, oh my god, he's just going to toss her down. There hasn't really been a lot of that extra action. Oh, Back body drop is going to take her down. If he wins this match, like I said, he's going to win an opportunity to face her for the title at a later date. He can win an opportunity at this. Like I said, if he wins this. Oh, and a front face choke slam is what he would call that. He says, oh, he's just going to throw a trash can at her. And again, he calls for what looks like a choke slam, but he might be again psyching it out. Whips her into the ropes there. Comes back. Oh, and he gets a good punch. Or not punch, a kick to the face. My goodness. More punches and kicks. Oh, and a standing shooting star press is going to take Johnny B into a defensive position. And there it goes. Another moonsault for Sunwolf. And John's just going to run out of the ring. Sunwolf now with the trash can. Johnny B is just going to knock that out of her hand. Oh, and a drop kick. You don't see Johnny B leave his feet often, but when you do, he gets airborne pretty quick. That trash can coming back into play. Oh, and a flapjack. Almost on the trash can there. I wonder if that isn't what Johnny B was going for. Keeps throwing that trash can at her. I wonder if it isn't rolling out of the way as he's trying to throw her on it. That could very well be what he's trying to do, to be honest. And now he's just working on the back there. That could be enough, but it's not. I don't know if it really is, because Sunwolf is a little bit more of a sturdy competitor than that. She's not really one to allow you to just get the upper hand that easily. And again, he's calling for that choke slam, but I don't know if he's really actually going to get it. She kind of stops him again. And that, oh, and again that tape or that trash can comes into play, but it's actually in favor of Sunwolf. She's going to go for that pinfall attempt, but she does not get it. And Head says he's just going to take down Johnny B. Kind of a surprise to him, it almost looks like. Kick to the back. She's starting to kind of dismantle him a little bit. He's an older guy. Collar and elbow tie up. It looks like she's going to yank him over to the ropes now. Throws him into the turnbuckle. Oh, pounced him! She pounced him! She hit him with the pounce. And now she's aiming him up. What has she got going on here? Looks like she might be going, oh, and she does. There's a back claw right to the back of the head. She's going for the pin. Will this be enough? Will Johnny B be able to withstand it? He will get out of it. Wow. Sunwolf now calling for him to get on his feet. She hits the Hurricane Rana. Oh, and there's a drop kick to the face. Sunwolf showing why she is the champion right now, not really letting up on Big Johnny B. Big moonsault, holy moly. Sunwolf goes for, looks like she's about to go for the chokeslam ride. Oh, she's not. She hip tosses out of it. She throws another trash can in the ring as the crowd yells that they want tables. Johnny B in the turnbuckle. Sunwolf and him fighting it out right now. Pulling on that arm, my God. And, oh, and there's a huge sidewalk slam. That might be enough for John to get this one. No, Sunwolf's going to kick out. John now looks like he's picking Sunwolf up into what looks like a tombstone, and he hits it. He hits a tombstone. And that's going to be it. Johnny B is going to win his opportunity in the future at the Black Label Champion with that win. That was actually a very impressive win by Johnny B and a hard-fought battle for Sunwolf. No shame in that one, to be honest. Or at least there shouldn't be for her. No shame in that loss whatsoever. Well done, if you ask me. Not that anyone did, but you know, I think that everybody did well there. Johnny B, like I said, is going to win an opportunity at the Black Label Championship in the future. After a hard-fought victory there, honestly, like Sunwolf has been a hard-hitting champion, as it says. Every single fight that she's ever been in, somebody comes out of it talking about how hard she fought, how hard she hit, and that is not something to be taken lightly when it comes down to it. So Johnny B is going to get your victory here. He's going to get a win. He is going to be able to claim a shot later on against Sunwolf for the Black Label Championship. We're going to have to hit a commercial break, and then we're moving on to our main event. Stay tuned.
Come see Uncle K-Bob. I'll fix your car.
Welcome back, everybody. We're getting right along to it. We have a Chippy Wrecker title match. It's going to be Mike Hale versus the one and only Rentala. I'm not saying the other name because the other name's going to make noise. But we have Rentala coming out here, having won this opportunity. So he is going to be going up against Mike Hale for the Chippy Wrecker Championship. So we will have to see how that ends up transpiring for them. Because Rentala has been talking a lot of shit. So we'll have to see exactly what it is that he can back it up with. As he gets ready for this match, our main event here. Here we have Mike Hale, our Chippy Wrecker champion, coming down to the ring. Mike won that championship at Chippy's Brawl. So he's only had it for a little more than a month now. He very confidently said that the Chippies, or the, what was it he called them? He very confidently said that the Chippy feud were going to hold all the championships throughout Chippy Wrecker Pro. Now, he may be accurate with that, but there are some people who apparently took some very high umbrage with that. So I don't know necessarily if Mike is going to survive this. So we will have to see. Mike Hale might have stepped in it right here. But we have a Chippy Wrecker Championship match right now for Mike Hale versus Rentala. And we have Longfellow talking to the crowd right now. Longfellow, our long-standing ring announcer. We're trying to get our local crowds into our shows a little bit more, so that's why we've been having Longfellow mostly talking to them when he is here. He hypes the crowd up between matches, and he announces the people here. But for you guys, that's what I'm here for. That is what we're doing here. So we've got Mike Hale, who's the champion right there in the black trunks. And then we've got Rentala, who is in the white and blue trunks, the challenger. Right there. And this will be for the belt that they are showing back and forth, the men's Chippy Wrecker Championship belt. I'm looking forward to this, guys. This is going to be a fun one. These two have been going back and forth for some time. Not necessarily in a capacity similar in the sense that they have been fighting, but they definitely have been going back and forth, talking a lot of smack. And now Mike Hale takes control of Rentala. Oh, and a huge leg capture suplex, and now Rentala reeling from that. Gonna kick him a good hard one there. Rentala bringing himself up outside the ring with the assistance of the ropes. Oh, and he's going to bring down Mike Hale on those ropes. Excellent game plan by Rentala there. And now we have an exchanging of blows. Rentala is showing that he can fight. Look at him go. Really showing that he's not one to be taken lightly when it comes to fighting. He is a hard hitter. Been hitting hard his whole life. He says that life has been hitting him hard, so he hits it harder back. Love it. Love to hear it. Rentala with a drop kick now is going to kick right in the back. Of Mike Hale. Now here we go now. We've got Rentala. Looks like he's calling for something here. Calling up a tie-up. Oh, wow. Mike is just going to hit him right in the back of the head. That was a swift shot. But that's not going to be enough to keep him down. Rentala keeps on his feet. Mike Hale showing that he still has his energy. He's not to be underestimated. A pinfall attempt by Mike Hale. Not going to be enough. Oh, and he's got the legs on the ropes, but he's going to get kicked out there. Enough leg strength for Rentala to be able to kick out of that, but not enough right there to not get hit with that, but he's going to fight. They're jockeying for position. Oh, and a sidewalk slam. That might be enough. Nope, he's going to choke him. He kind of wants to make sure. Looks like. Knocks him back to the side. Picks him up. Big back body drop. Oh, and a leg drop. Rentala really going after Mike Hale here. He wants that title. Oh, and here we go. Could this be the choke slam? Here it is. Oh, he hits a big choke slam. Could this be enough to get the victory for him? Could he be our new Chippy Wrecker champion? No, Mike is going to kick out of that. That was too close for Mike. Mike Hale stands up. Looks like Rentala is going for none other than the tombstone. Will that be enough to win it? The referee gets into position. 2, 3, it is. He's going to be our new Chippy Wrecker champion. Rentala is going to be the new Chippy Wrecker champion. And right before Wreckfest, that cannot be something that's going to make Jimmy King very happy with Mike Hill losing the Chippy Wrecker Championship. Wow. Good job for Rentala, though. Rentala deserves that victory. Good on him. Rentala getting the win right there. There you see him waiting for Mike to get up right here for this is the tombstone right here. Love it for him. Love it for Rentala, our new Chippy Wrecker champion. We're going to have to take off. Thank you very much. Make sure you guys tune in to Tag Wars. If you haven't checked out the Ambition Dark episode on TikTok, check it out. My name's Philip Cup. We will see you at Tag Wars 1st Avenue, Minneapolis. See you Saturday.